The sixth rank is intimidating. A piece placed on it brings fear and panic to the enemy's army. Savielli Tartakovers. Good day dear chess lovers, Soren here, and in today's video I want to share with you a beautiful attacking game played by Soviet chess grandmaster Vladimir Simagin. Probably you know that in 1950s he was training Kotov and Smyslov. In this game his opponent is Soviet chess master Ivan Lyskov. The game was played in 1957 in Moscow. Simagin opened up with e4, to which Lyskov answered with e6. Black goes for French defense. Bishop b4. Winawer variation is on the board. e5. This was a mouse slip, and b6. Other popular alternatives are c5, queen d7, knight d7. In our game we have b6. Black wants to go for an exchange of light squared bishops as soon as possible. Here comes queen g4, and black moves his bishop all the way back to its initial square. In his book The Best Games, published in 1963, Simagin considers this idea of moving back the bishop to its initial square unclear, as black first develops and then undevelops, but you well know that this is a theory and many times this can be seen at the top level. Knight goes on h3. Other popular alternatives are bishop g5, knight f3, or h4. Probably the above mentioned continuations are even more popular than knight h3, but we have this move and the idea is to bring it on f4. Queen d7, knight f4, knight h6, queen h3, knight f5, bishop e3, and bishop a6. Finally, black is finding time to go for an exchange of light squared bishops, and there comes g4. Knight takes e3. Yes, white is happy to see this exchange on the board because now he is managing to get a semi-open file, relying on which he will put pressure on opponent's kingside. Bishop goes on b4, white castled kingside. Bishop takes c3, b takes c3, and knight b8. The knight on the rim is dim and black wants to activate it, but this is not the right time for it. More important is thinking about the safety of the king and castling queenside. Instead we have knight b8, and now black will pay a very high price for it. There comes knight h5 attacking the pawn on g7. Rook g8, and now question arises, how should white proceed? Already we reached the critical position where I'm going to ask you to pause the video and try to find the winning line for white. Ready? Here we go. We need to intensify the pressure down the f file, and in order to bring that idea into life, white played rook f6. Yeah, in the beginning of the video I gave you a nice hint by quoting Tartakovers quote, and here we have it. White rook is landing on f6, is totally paralyzing opponent's position, and now the second rook is coming to target the pawn on f7. The rook is of course untouchable because of knight takes f6 fork. And by the way, let me tell you that according to Stockfish, rook f2 is even stronger. But you know what? After knight c6, rook f1, knight d8, there are no direct killing moves, while after rook f6, if you play knight c6, then after rook f1, knight d8, white has this knight h6 move, and these pawns will start dropping one after another. In our game, after rook f6, black played queen e7, and there comes rook f1. Knight d7. Well, if g takes f6, then knight takes f6, and then white will win this rook. If king f8, then this is even worse. Check, check, and then checkmate is coming, right? So after rook f1 we have knight d7, and rook takes f7, after which black gave up the queen. Knight f4, knight f8. Black is trying to consolidate the position, but there is no way out. Materially black is okay, has two rooks against the queen, but this king is very vulnerable, and now white will successfully make use of that fact. Rook goes on d8, d5. Now white is opening up the position to target opponent's king further. Knight h3 check, a very beautiful move. There comes knight g5 with a mating threat, rook d7, e6, and again this queen f7 is hanging in the air. For example, in case of rook e7, queen f7 check is winning. Black played knight takes e6, gave up the knight, but this can't help him. A few more moves and black resigned. Queen e6 check and black resigned. Black is also going to lose the rook. A very impressive attack by Simagin. That rook f6 was really beautiful, and hope that you enjoyed the game a lot. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to win with the black pieces. We'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video.